Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Bhaktavijaya325. As you may remember, the Lord got as far as the lake near Pandharpur and then grew tremendous in size. And so Bhanu Das was told to go get the people and bring them so they could participate in the welcome. All prostrated themselves on the ground, and then after embracing the god, they put him, the husband of Rukmini, on a chariot and carried him along in an enthusiastic procession. The saints loudly proclaimed his praise. Dancers danced wildly before him. Drums and other musical instruments sounded aloud, and all felt joy. In describing that occasion, there are no comparisons that are sufficient. And yet in that month of Kartik, the Wakaris, pilgrims, saw that sight with their own eyes. When at full moon a chariot procession takes place, that procession is the nearest comparison that can be made. It was then that Pandharinath thus passed along in pompous procession. When the procession arrived at the bank of the Chandrabhaga, the leaders among them came forward, bathed the god, and then all started on their way to the great door of the temple. They took the dark-colored idol from off the chariot and, passing it from hand to hand, placed it in a palanquin. They carried it along to the temple and there anointed it with the special ceremonies for a welcome back. Brahmins repeated mantras aloud. Vaishnavas sang lustily his praises. The pervader of the universe sat now on his throne. Blessed was this happy day, with garments, ornaments, adornments, and the 16 rites. They worshipped him. Offering him dainty food and other offerings, they invoked his blessing. Priests made offerings of handfuls of flowers to the god, with loud repetitions of mantras. Saints and Vaishnavas and the pilgrims all felt the joy of the occasion. Bhanu Das applauded. And now the assembled crowd of men and women praised Bhanu Das, saying that it was through him that the Lord of Vaikuntha had come back to Pandhari. Some distributed sweets throughout the city. Others gave feasts of daintily cooked food to the Brahmins. Thus all the dwellers of that sacred city rejoiced in heart. Just as when Raghunandan, Rama, came back to Ayodhya after enduring 14 years of exile, the people of the city rejoiced. So the people rejoiced in the same way. As when a mountain becomes dry in a time of drought, and rejoices when a cloud pours abundant rain upon it, so all the people of Pandhari rejoiced. It was as when the clouds rejoiced that they saw the ocean issuing from the stomach of Rishi Agasti. It was as when the spring comes and all vegetation appears beautiful. So was it at the return of the protector of the helpless to Pandhari. All the inhabitants were happy. It was as when life returns to the body and all the senses are quickened and begin to perform their functions. So it happened to all the people of Pandhari. As one listens to the interesting story in the next chapter, he or she will gain faultless victory. Therefore, O Bhaktas, peacefully gain it for yourselves. As the glorious husband of Rukmini increases the glory of his good saints, so his slave Mahipati sings of their noble qualities. Swasti, peace. This book is the Sri Bhaktavijaya. The Lord of the world will be pleased listening to it. Listen then, you God-loving, pious Bhaktas. This is the 43rd, very delightful chapter. Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.